Japanese authorities have upgraded the crisis at the Fukushima nuclear reactors to the highest level. The revision, which puts Japan's nuclear accident at the same level as Chernobyl in 1986, raises questions about how long Japanese nuclear authorities have known the disaster was so serious. As the world's third largest economy attempts to limit the economic damage caused by the March earthquake, some experts wonder whether Japan's assessment still underestimates the severity. Hamish Fitzsimmons reports.
In 1986, the fallout from the Chernobyl disaster swept across much of Western Russia and parts of Europe. Now, with the admission Fukushima is at the same level on the International Atomic Energy Agency's disaster classification, Japanese authorities are taking pains to stress this is different to the Chernobyl disaster. Japan's nuclear agency says the rating reflects the initial release of radiation immediately after the accident.
Based on data we've collected since March 18th, we've given this a preliminary rating of 7. However, the emission of radioactive substances is about 10% of the amount of Chernobyl, which is rated at a similar level.
According to the IAEA, level 7 means radiation will have widespread health and environmental effects, requiring planned and extended countermeasures. Still, Japanese officials say this is not the same as the Russian nuclear accident.
In the case of Fukushima, we had an explosion due to leaked hydrogen, blowing the roof off the building, but the reactor containment vessel and reactor pressure vessel remain in its original form, despite some leakage. Thus, it is very different from Chernobyl.
But there are questions about just how long Japanese authorities have known the Fukushima reactors were at level 7. Dr. Peter Karamoskis is a nuclear radiologist and a public representative on the Radiation Health Committee of the Australian Radiation Protection and Nuclear Safety Agency.
Those who said that it was quite a serious event, much greater than what the Japanese authorities were saying, were correct. And in fact, it was, whereas the US Nuclear Regulatory Commission and the French regulator were saying it was a level 6 accident, we realise now that it's a level 7, and it always has been a level 7.
Dr. Karamoskis says there's reason to be wary of claims by the Japanese nuclear industry.
We know firstly that TEPCO, the utility operator, has has a very poor safety record. We know that the regulator has had a cosy relationship with the nuclear power industry for a long time, and there's general lack of transparency and accountability in the Japanese nuclear power industry.
The Japanese government is keen to limit the economic fallout from the earthquake. Restoring consumer sentiment is a priority, and at markets today the government reassured people Fukushima-grown vegetables are safe to eat.
Food that is in the shops and supermarkets, and of course here today, is the only food that is safe.
And as aftershocks continue in Japan, the level 7 rating has rocked many.
Level 7 is the same level as Chernobyl. It's the first time I've felt a bit shocked.
Restoring confidence may take a long time. Hamish Fitzsimmons, Late Line.